All right, now, what is bookkeeping? So from the introduction, from the definition of accounting, I mentioned the term bookkeeping. So remember we said accounting involves recording, analyzing, summarizing, and communicating financial information. So from that definition, we mentioned the term recording. So when I said recording, I mentioned that, okay, the person that is involved in the process of recording these transactions is a bookkeeper. What is bookkeeping first? So bookkeeping now only is involved in the process of recording all the financial transactions of the business into the accounting books. So in this case, we can say bookkeeping is the process of recording financial transactions in accounting book. So only is just involved in recording these transactions in financial books or accounting books. So it's just that recording. Okay. So all the transactions, all the financial activities, all the daily activities of the business that the business is doing, they are supposed to be recorded in financial books or accounting books every day, every time. So the person who is involved in this process of recording these transactions in accounting books is known as a bookkeeper. So a bookkeeper now is just a person who is involved in the recording of financial activities or financial transactions in the accounting books. So these financial transactions, they are daily financial transactions. Every financial activity that the business is doing that involves the exchange, of value, they need to be recorded in the financial books. And the person involved is a bookkeeper. A bookkeeper is not an accountant, okay? A bookkeeper is not an accountant. But an accountant is a bookkeeper or can be a bookkeeper. So a bookkeeper is just like, bookkeeping is just the first step of accounting process. So the whole accounting process, yes, we're saying it's involved in the recording, analyzing, summarizing, communicating. But the part that the bookkeeper is involved in is only the recording part. But an accountant can be involved in all the processes. Can be recording, can be analyzing, can be summarizing, can be presenting the information. An accountant can do that, but a bookkeeper cannot. It's just involved in the recording part. But an accounting now is all about all those processes, but a bookkeeper only in the recording part. Okay, so we have been discussing that. Okay, these financial transactions. What are financial transactions? So by definition, I would like to call them financial transactions. These are daily business activities or daily business economic activities that involves exchange of value. That's a transaction. A very good example of transaction, we can say, okay, buying. So this is a business activity. If our business is a trading business, that means we are involved in buying and selling. So buying and selling. So buying and selling is an example of a business transaction. It's a daily business activity. So all those activities, as a bookkeeper, they need to be recorded in accounting books. We are going to discuss what are these books that a bookkeeper uses to record these accounting transactions. They are daily business books. So buying and selling, speaking of borrowing / lending, this is a business transaction that need to be recorded. So speaking of retaining / returns, it's an example of a business transaction. If a business bought something from the supplier, now they're retaining, that's a transaction. So there are a lot of business transactions, but these are some of the main business transactions that a business can do, and that need to be recorded in the accounting books daily.